We welcome you to Los Angeles, California. I'm Ed Cohen with the former
Yeah.
Jay Williams and Jay 16 banners. The opening tip won by the Lakers as we get started here at Staples Center. It's James. His first effort off the mark. Oh, working hard there. Collects the rebound and
man, what the hell?
For the slam.
Wrong.
So far, so good.
Didn't take long to get this crowd on their feet. And one of the most undervalued things in sports.
Bitch.
The 13th man, the fans. If they get you going in the game, they can help you sustain that energy.
What a goal team is.
Swats in.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
James to Danny Green. The drive right to the basket. Danny Green to Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Into the front court, it's Walker. Trailing by 4. Count the bucket for 2.
Ooh, right. Gone. He didn't know what.
Self-made elite PG. He's a little guy that thrives amongst the NBA giants, and he's fearless. Let me tell you about how fearless he is. Even Alvin Gentry said he's probably the biggest competitor he's ever seen. You can put him right up there with the likes of Kobe Bryant from a competitive standpoint. That goes to show you that Walker will do anything and everything to beat you every possession.
Got it.
All day.
And that may not have been a
little boy down,
that
man.
layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
LeBron James.
Gone, boy. Go lay down.
Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
Count it.
Look. Go lay down. Go lay down.
Take a tough shot. This time the guys will go. They need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in LA?
LeBron James
Oh,
won 1
big ass
championship in
game.
LA. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Hayward. That's off the side of the rim, short.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
A drive baseline, but the shot won't go.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short arm a shot.
And he'll go to the foul line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his
Big
presence
ass.
on the court,
Look at the boy.
and also
Big ass.
checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
And hits the first free throw. And he makes them both. LeBron James,
Come on, man.
3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Brown into the front court. They trail by 7. He gets it.
You know, Ed, so many times we see people flexing on social media in the offseason, but they rarely put in the work, the substance. Not Jaylen Brown. This dude's been putting in the grind every single day in the gym. He's ready.
Danny Green to Kyle Kuzma. Anthony Davis lets it go. Nice pass to set things up. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
LeBron James. He's now 4 for 6.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
James lobs it up, flushes down the slam.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
Walker. Tatum. Tough shot.
Come on,
Well
man.
defended. LeBron with it up top. They can get a 2 for 1 if they play this right. Beyond the arc for 3. Buries the 3. He's too good to leave that open.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Lays it
What
in
the
on
fuck was
alley
that?
pass.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy. And that's...
Look out. Anthony Davis with the slam.
Brow down, Ed, when you come into my town.
Wow, you rhyming right there?
Obviously.
Down the lane to lay it in. Deep 3 at the buzzer. We're through one from Staples Center with the Lakers on top. Jay and I return to the City of Angels after this. You're watching the NBA on EA. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Walker with the basketball. 14-point deficit. Working it outside. Fires the 3. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Caldwell Pope to James. Down for McGee. Caldwell Pope. That no good. Off the mark. It was right there.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
James. Not that time. To Kemba Walker. Rims out.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
Walker. Caldwell Pope off the mark. To Walker. Wide open look, won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
JaVale McGee to Danny Green. Looking for his man. And a nice finish at the rim.
And here's a next level comment for you. K-Walk is one of the rare guys in the league today that blurs the lines between the streets and the league.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Los Angeles, they have it. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Oh, they don't get it across in time. That's an 8-second violation. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get...
Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Los Angeles has the basketball. James to Bradley. Kyle Kuzma knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Pass to the rim. Flushes down the slam. Jay, they make it look so easy.
Yeah, but it's really not that easy. And as a passer, if your pass is just a fraction too early or a fraction too late, that throws the whole play off. The timing of this has to be impeccable.
Driving right to the basket. Anthony Davis pins it. James into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Second effort. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with...
And a put-back slam. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Great dish to set it up. Whoa, what a finish.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Oh, they call him for the foul.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Time for some new personnel into the game. James, not easy.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Walker. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Across the timeline, it's Walker. His guys can hold for the final shot. Oh, whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
That's his first personal foul. The Lakers are now in the penalty.
The jumper's off the mark. Knocked loose. Celtics come away with it. Deep three at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando where we say hello to Jalen Rose and our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Walker into the front court. His guys down big. Tatum. They need something to go down. It's no good. Offensive board. Anthony Davis. He's now 5 for 6.
This is where I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
LeBron into the front court. His guys lead here early stages third quarter. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs to guard on the next play down the court.
Here comes the screen. Hayward. That's good D. Shot no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently.
Marcus Smart, couple of free throws on the way. Shoots it at 75% for his career. Can't connect on the first free throw. Second one's good. Splits the pair. James to Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
To Danny Green. Trying to cash in. Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended. Lakers come up with it.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
Has a chance. Not that time.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
To James. Kyle Kuzma. That's how you defend.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Kemba Walker. To Marcus Smart. Anthony Davis sends it away.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Kyle Kuzma, huge block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
The jab step opens up space to knock down the jumper.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Knocked loose. Davis. Gets it in the left corner. Kyle Kuzma buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock.